All right, guys. Previously on The Walking Dead, so it turns out Andrea's a shooter. She loves to shoot. Yeah. Lori came clean with Rick. Rick took it pretty good so far. I guess we're gonna get some more on that.
Yeah.
And so far, I'm loving the farm.
Yeah.
Having a good time on the farm, man. Farm
I
life.
wish we could stay here forever, but we obviously can't. Hershel doesn't want us to.
And I feel like bad things are gonna happen eventually. So eventually, we're gonna have to get on the road and keep this thing progressing. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. Like the video. I really appreciate you guys. Hit us up on Patreon. We got all kinds of stuff over there. You can go check out.
We're early over there.
Man, y'all can go watch content over there for a year if y'all want to, man. We got so many videos on there. All right, guys, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, guys, this is season 2, episode 7. Pretty much dead already. Let's go.
I love barns, though.
It used to be a barn hill.
He's a G now.
Hey, where'd you go?
I'm here.
Oh, where do you think? Where do you think you went?
Why is he getting mugged, though?
Guys, the barn's full of walkers.
So we got a problem, basically.
But they're family walkers. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's just Aunt Edna Earl in there.
Hey, don't be hating on my
She used
Aunt
to make
Sam.
a good peach cobbler.
No, it was blueberry cobbler. God dang, boy.
You cannot tell me you're all right with this. No, I'm not. But we're guests here. This isn't our land. We either got to go in there, or we just got to go. Now, we have been talking about Fort Benning for a long time now. Go. Why, Rick? Why?
Because my daughter's still out there.
I think it's time that we all start to just consider the other possibility. We're not leaving Sophia behind.
I'm close to finding this girl. I just found a damn doll 2 days ago.
You found her doll, Daryl. That's what you did. You found a doll. If she was alive out there, saw you coming, all methed out with your buck knife, your geek ears around your neck, she would run in the other direction. All right, wait. Just stop. Hey.
Yo, geek ears.
Don't come at me. Right? Back off. Keep your hands off me.
That one brought me back to my childhood.
Just let me talk to her.
Because I got some big
Let
old...
me figure it out. Now, what are you going to figure out?
Hershel sees those things in there as people. I was waiting till this morning to say something, but Glenn wanted to be the one.
If Hershel thinks those things are alive, no.
Calm down, dude. Talk. Just talk a little bit.
They're like, oh, there's a lot of people out there.
Yeah. So I take it that Shane has no idea that Rick knows. Because he's walking around and yelling like he ain't did nothing.
Rick doesn't know. He just found out.
Yeah. Well, that's not
Oh, about Lori.
Yeah.
I was like, he didn't know about the zombs. He just found out.
But I'm saying Shane's walking around like he doesn't know that Rick knows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You are right about that.
Because maybe he'd be like, whatever you say, Rick.
Yes, sir. Yes. You're right, Sophia. We'll go find her. I forgot there's 2 secret.
Mm-hmm. Keep up.
No, 3 secrets. Maggie and Glenn, too. Why, dude?
Hey.
She's like,
Why did he get them all in there without getting bit by one?
Maybe right when they were about to turn, he just like. Good question, though.
Maybe it has a deposit box.
Give me your hat. You said talk to you. I'm talking to you. Give me your hat.
Why would you waste an egg like that?
I think it was rotten.
Wait, what did he do again?
He told about the walkers.
Yeah.
Does Shane think Sophia's dead?
Shane's just scared.
Of the walkers in the barn?
Yeah.
I'm not leaving until we find Sophia. I don't want to go even after that.
Oh, we're not leaving, Carl.
She's gonna like it here. This place. It could be a home.
Just be honest, Lori. Tell him that Hershel then said nah.
You can't.
Fine.
Hershel said you need to heal.
Rick's going out later to follow the trail.
I ain't gonna sit around and do nothing.
No, you're gonna go out there and get yourself hurt even worse. We don't know if we're gonna find her, Daryl.
We don't. I don't.
Can't lose you, too.
Yeah, because then she loses everybody. That'd be tough.
You all right?
Let me be. Stupid bitch.
She's used to that though, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, that's his Merle coming out.
Any chance you got an extra hat?
Aw, that was so sweet.
Thanks.
Good throw, too.
Going off with Rick to look for Sophia.
I thought he was talking with Hershel.
He is. We're gonna go after. I'm headed to the barn in the meantime. Shane wants a watch duty down there.
Does Rick?
Why wouldn't he?
Are you only getting yours? I don't know what's going on with you and him. It's not my business. All that matters to me is that you may not really know him.
You and I
It's
are finally...
important.
I get it. You don't like him.
It isn't that.
Then what is it?
Well, I saw him pointing a gun at Rick. It was psycho.
Is that how you want to be? Like him?
He's not a victim.
You don't know him.
I need you to stop. You spend so much time watching me. I'm not beating you up, Dale. I'm okay, really. Things are different.
You got your gun.
Okay.
What if Shane shoots her little kneecap too?
Yeah, maybe. Like if they get out the
Okay.
barn.
Yeah. You mind running and getting me some water? I need a second.
You keep watch?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how long is Dale gonna last in this show.
Right.
He doesn't really feel like a laster to me. But I don't know.
Come on in.
A little light reading for lunch.
Been working so hard lately. I get my study in where I can.
We found the barn.
Leave it be.
Well, I'd like to talk about it, but
I don't want to talk about the barn. I don't want to debate.
not a debate, a discussion.
I need you and your group gone by the end of the week.
You and I have our differences, the way we look at the walkers. They may be dead, they may be alive, but my people, us, we are alive right now. You send us out there and that could change.
I've given you safe harbor. My conscience is clear.
Well said.
Can't argue that, brother.
This farm is special. You've been shielded from what's been going on out there. The first time I saw a walker, it was just half a body snapping at me from the ground, and my inclination wasn't to kill it. But what the world is out there isn't what you saw on TV. It is much, much worse, and it changes you. Please do not send us out there again.
It sucks if you're Hershel, though. That's a lot of
My
people.
wife's pregnant.
Damn, Rick hit him
That's
with the
either a
kitchen
gift
sink.
here or a death sentence out there. If we were to stay, we could help you.
I thought about it. Think about it
again. We can't go out there.
Oh, do you think she's sad? Low key.
Yeah, she'd probably rather him stay. She's like a young girl. She's bored.
What's it gonna be, man? I don't know yet. We're negotiating. The barn's secure. We didn't even know about it till this morning.
Well, we know about it now. We know that there's over a dozen walkers in there. We know that it's about a stone's throw from our camp, Rick. Why do you want to stay here when it's not safe, Rick? I can't.
We can make it safe.
How we gonna make it safe, Rick? No, man, it's not okay, Rick.
Lori's pregnant.
He's like, oh, well, that changes things.
He's like, I'll do anything to protect Lori.
We need our guns.
No, you know what?
Yes, we.
I can work this out.
Lori's having a baby, man. Congratulations. Thank you.
That was so awkward.
Hi, honey.
Talk some sense into him. She's mad at everybody.
She has no friends right now.
Carl doesn't need any more of my help.
So that's it.
It'll be hard. They'll have to be careful. They're a strong group. They've done well on their own. They're just going to have to go out and find their own farm.
Every one of them near Bassburg are full of walkers.
She's using the terminology now.
How are they my responsibility?
A new command I give to you. Love one another as I have loved you. I was mad about Mom. I was 14 years old and I was awful. To you more than anybody. All I wanted to do was smoke and shoplift. Love one another, that's what you told me.
That was different.
No, you're different.
I am, but we're not. I love you. That's part of this. Is this about you and the Asian boy? Do you want him to?
His name is Glenn.
I was about to say, I think it was
You
Glenn with
saved
two
my life
N's.
yesterday when one of the people you think's sick tried to kill me. Things aren't what you think they are. Don't do this. It's about who you are, who you're gonna be.
It happened again.
What happened, Jimmy?
Go east a couple of miles, then double back.
Rick?
We just have our guns out because we're gonna go look for Sophia.
Before you do that, I could use your help with something.
I'll be down at the barn keeping watch until you're ready.
He thought he got caught with his guns out. He's like,
we're just having him out because we're looking for Sophia.
I thought he was dead.
Shane,
And then,
I don't.
And then when you came back, right there, you see, I wished he was. Not because you wouldn't be mine, but because I knew that sooner or later he would be dead. He ain't built for this world, not for what it is now.
You're wrong.
it's kind of disrespectful to say, right?
You see, by my account, I've saved your life on 4 different occasions, and that's Carl's too. So I just want to ask you, how many times has Rick saved your life?
That night at the camp. That night at the camp after the fish fry.
That was me too. He showed up late because he went on a suicide mission over nothing. See, we wouldn't have been in that situation if he hadn't left because he felt that he needed to leave to save a drug dealer. And so we lost Amy and we lost Jim. Rick told me. And I know the reason why you didn't is because you know it's mine.
It's Rick.
Okay.
Shane, I'm sorry. But even if it's yours, it's not going to be yours. It's never going to be yours. And there's nothing you can do to change that.
Dang, he's gonna be so resentful, I bet.
I don't need to.
I don't know. He's just not getting the picture, is he?
No.
Like, in his mind, he thinks that Lori sort of wished Rick would have never showed up. But in Lori's mind...
she's happy he showed up.
Well, yeah, she's probably ready for him to get bit by a walker.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Look, they're dressed alike.
Yeah. I know they think Sophia's dead, and that we should stop looking for her, but that's bullshit.
Hey, man, watch your mouth.
We're gonna stay here until we find her.
Yeah, tell him. Tell him, little sheriff.
And we stay. That means we got to do whatever we got to do to make that happen.
Like help out with chores?
Dang, so that's all you need is Carl to just talk some sense into Shane.
Yeah, he's got a soft spot.
Why don't you go see what your mom wants, huh? I'm gonna hear you talk like that again.
Whatever you say, G.I. Shane.
Son of a bitch. You see where he went?
Yeah, he asked me to run and get him some water. Said he'd cover me on watch. We think he's okay?
Oh, he's fine.
Well, why'd he bail then?
So you wouldn't tell me which way he went?
I don't get it.
Me either.
No, man, you don't.
That's Lou Bush.
You knew him?
She has a farm up the road. Sweet corn mostly. Worked at Hatman's bar on weekends.
They're bogged down.
How many have you killed?
Too many to count.
This is crazy.
Stop? There are people out there who haven't been in their right minds. People who I believe can be restored. It doesn't matter if you see them as human beings anymore. But if you and your people are going to stay here, that's how you're going to have to treat them. My farm, my barn, my say.
So you're gonna wrangle them up though? If you want to treat them like humans, you better hold their hands to that barn.
And they got Rick playing dog catcher out here.
See it?
See what?
We're gonna find her.
He believes that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about what happened this morning.
You wanted to look for her. Why?
Because I think she's still out there. Truth is, what else I got to do?
She wanted to take that wrong, but then she realized that's just his personality.
We'll find her. We will. I see it.
Oh, are they about to go in that boat?
Otis said, if you get him halfway out, we'll do the rest of the work. How many times did he do this?
One wandered onto the property. Otis would get him into the barn. Now we have to.
That is way too risky to get scratched. Oh, hell!
Jimmy!
No, not Jimmy.
Back up, Jimmy.
Easy, Rick. Lead him. Give me a spot for us. Lead him, Rick.
Lead him.
You're the carrot, not the stick.
What?
You heard me. Just lead him.
You told me to handle the reason.
This old man's crazy. Ain't
This is easy?
It's easier than some things.
So Otis was out there wrangling these boys up and just like...
He was a big boy. He probably had one in each hand. Imagine when Rick walks up to camp and Shane sees him. He's gonna be like...
No, Andrea's gonna
Maggie?
shoot him like from 40 yards away.
Yeah, for no reason.
Hey, Maggie, just stop for a second.
Talked about it. I asked you. I told you. I just asked you for one thing. One
I
thing.
couldn't do it.
My dad's gonna kick you guys out now. He told me.
No, Rick's gonna work something out with your dad, okay? I had to tell them.
You did not.
No.
He kind
I
of did.
Okay, I wanted to.
That's on his conscience, bro.
Dang, he put down her
See, I forgot.
little farm
Okay,
fruit.
I forgot. Or I stopped thinking about it, or maybe I didn't want to think about it. I let them lower me into that well like it was fun, like I was playing Portal.
It's a video game.
Of course, it's a video.
And then the pharmacy happened yesterday, and I realized something. I forgot that they're dangerous. And then I realized something else, that I don't want you in danger, ever. So I hate to blow your dad's big secret, but I'm sick of secrets. Secrets get you killed, and I'd rather have you pissed off at me and alive than liking me and dead. So that's why I told him.
Kiss him, Maggie. Oh. He earned that.
Hey, walker bait.
Don't call me that.
No way.
Okay, Glenn.
Oh.
Let's go. Oh, let's go.
She liked that he stuck up for himself.
Yeah. He's not smart. He's got that reverse psychology. I couldn't let it risk you, sugar.
What you doing, Dale?
Man, this is a good hiding place. We ain't been in the swamps much, huh?
Oh, no.
How about you just give me that bag, huh?
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, you are, Dale. You do have that rifle over your shoulder.
Oh,
You
damn.
shoot me like you did Otis. Tell another story.
Well, when you really look at it, man, you pretty much dead already.
Rick is trying to get Hershel to let
Dale, shut up. Just shut up and give me the guns.
Yeah, he's beyond reproach. You just gotta shoot his ass, Dale.
You think Dale will do it?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna have to shoot you. Do I have to kill you? Is that what it's gonna take?
Oh my God, you better do it fast.
That's what's gonna take.
What? He knew he wasn't gonna do it, right?
I was about to be like, Dale Stein, let's kill her, but don't push me.
This world, what it is now, this is where you belong. And I may not have what it takes to last for long, but that's okay. 'Cause at least I can say, when the world goes to shit, I didn't let it take me down with it.
Fair enough.
What if Shane shoots him?
Yeah, he might take that personal, getting a rifle pointed in his chest.
You look like you should be in line for an early bird special. Go get your cap. I'll wash it for you, okay?
Where is everyone?
You haven't seen Rick?
He went off with Hershel. We were supposed to leave a couple hours ago.
Rick told us he was going out.
I always
Damn it,
wondered
is
what
anybody
happened
taking
to
this
him.
seriously? Oh, here we go.
You with me, man? Yeah. Time to grow up. And look, it was one thing standing around here picking daisies when we thought this place was supposed to be safe, but now we know it ain't. How about you, man? You gonna protect yours? That's it.
He's like,
you
chill.
Can you stop? My dad will make you leave tonight.
And look, Hershel, he's just gonna understand, okay? He's gonna have to. I want you to take this. You take it, Carl, and you keep your mother safe. You do whatever it takes. You know how. Go and take the gun and do it.
This is not your decision to make.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. The crazy timing. The
Right.
crazy timing.
Shane's ready for war. Look at him.
Dang it, Rick's like, oh my God, anytime.
What the hell you do? She just back off. Why do your people have guns? They just let us do this, then we can talk. You want to talk about Rick? They're not people. They're dead. Ain't got to feel nothing for them, because all they do, they kill. They killed Otis. They got to kill all of us unless we do that. Hey, Hershel, man, let me ask you something. Could a living, breathing person, could they walk away from this? No! Stop! 3 rounds in the chest. If someone who's alive, could they just take that? That's its heart. Shane, enough! Hey, you're right, man. That is enough.
They're gonna have to leave now, aren't they?
They gotta put Shane in jail.
He's gonna have to go in the barn.
Yep, into the barn. I'm over Shane. He's too obnoxious for me.
They're gonna get somebody killed out here or something.
Enough.
I don't necessarily disagree with him, but
for a little girl who's gone. Enough. Living next to a barn full of things that are trying to kill us. Now, if y'all want to live, if you want to survive, you gotta fight for it. Take the snare ball. Hershel.
You kind of called that he would go crazy and open that.
Please, take it now. Hershel.
not the pickaxe.
He's Fortniting. Oh no, Hershel's not gonna do it. Oh no.
Shane's like, we're not safe. Let's just open that barn in front of everybody.
See how safe we really aren't.
Damn, there's Toby.
He's like, I was born for this. Oh no, Hershel's gonna lose it, isn't he?
So basically, he's never gonna like Glenn at this point. He thinks Glenn's a psycho. Stay away from my daughter.
I thought for some reason those were gonna get Hershel. Like I thought that was gonna be his demise.
But they just took out half the Piggly Wiggly in town.
Yeah. Oh, is it gonna be?
Absolutely, yeah.
His wife, probably. That's a little girl. Wait, is that Sophia?
That's what I was about to say. It looked like Sophia. Oh my God.
I did not recognize her.
Well, I recognize that shirt because remember she had that little rainbow shirt. And I'm sitting there thinking, did Hershel have any granddaughters or anything he was talking about?
Oh, so they found
wow.
stuff in the river. Oh my gosh. That is so sad. They're gonna have to shoot her too then, right?
That's so sad, man. But it's good that they know now instead of putting themselves at risk. It's Rick's responsibility.
Oh. Sorry, Sophia. Poor baby.
That's, man, I'm so stupid. I should have saw that coming. Like, that should have been so obvious.
I didn't think she would be in the barn. I genuinely didn't.
Wow.
When they got those people at the river, we should have known.
Well, just in the sense of what would make this episode absolutely phenomenal. Wouldn't it be so amazing if the twist was they cleared out the barn and Sophia was in it? That would be that'd be the go-to play right there.
Yeah.
And I just missed it. Totally missed it. So guys, we found Sophia. That's for sure.
Damn, man. That was tough.
It's really sad, but the it sort of has a way of trying to convey to us that this place is not a place for little kids.
No.
You know, Carl's going to have to be a tough kid to survive this world. And with the baby coming, man, I don't even know how that's going to happen. So incredible episode. I think it's absolutely terrible that Shane lost his mind and went crazy. I guess I called that.
Yeah,
right?
you did.
Shane, one of them things dead. And Shane didn't even look scared when they were shooting him. It didn't look like it was life or death. He just wanted him dead.
Yeah.
He had his mind made up. That's the way it needed to be. And that's just the way it needed to be.
I think they just of course, I think they were just ready to leave or something. So Shane was like, whatever, like Shane was ready to leave. So he's like, whatever, I'll just push Hershel as far as I can, I guess, while I can.
Yeah.
But now that Sophia's there, now they don't really have a reason to stay.
Yeah. If I'm Shane, though, like I get that he wants to stay for Lori and all that, but why not just get the people who agree with you and just go?
Yeah.
It could be that easy.
I mean, but I guess then that splits up the living.
Yeah, it splits it up.
And you need as many living as you can together.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, like, he just doesn't really have the right to impose his will on everyone.
That's
like,
true too.
He has the right to just walk away and go live his life and do the best he can do for himself. But he's taking that away from everybody. He's acting like a tyrant, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Nebraska. Oh, Carol.
Don't walk.
Poor Carol.
Shh. Wait.
Oh, I hope she's dead for real.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my God, did she get scratched?
Let's go, T-Dog.
Oh.
Andrea's getting kind of tough, ain't she?
Mm-hmm.
She was silly for that.
We've been combing these woods looking for her, and she was in there all along. You knew, and you kept it from us.
I didn't know.
That's bullshit. I think y'all knew.
Otis put those people in the barn. Maybe he found her and put it in there before he was killed.
And you expect me to believe that? What do I look like? I look like an idiot.
I don't care what you believe.
Everybody just calm down.
Get him off my land.
No, let me tell you something, man.
Hey, don't touch him! Haven't you done enough?
Maggie will stick up for you now.
Off my land.
What are you doing? They're almost out looking for her, Rick. No, he's not like that. He opened his home to us. Put us all in danger, man. He kept a barn full of walkers.
So you just start an insurrection, hand out guns, and massacre his family?
His family's dead, Ray.
What? He thinks you just murdered them?
No, man, I don't care what he thinks.
I was handling it, brother.
I was handling it. You just went ahead and had us out in those woods looking for a little girl that every single one of us knew was dead.
Rick, you just as delusional as that guy. You handled it, huh?
Man, this fighting's getting on my nerves.
I know.
Is that how you feel? This is how I feel when I gotta walk through Walmart to go try to get something.
That mission music.
Well, just the walker music.
Oh, because they're like
A bunch of zombies in Walmart. Especially, we live in Winder, so yeah. I keep wanting to find a way to say the word Hershel Walker. You know, I just can't find a joke.
Poor baby.
At least he went looking for her every day.
Yeah.
I have to ask you, did you know she was in the barn? Okay. Now, maybe in some weird way, this is for the best. At least we know, and now we can move on.
Move on?
It meant so much to everyone.
So now you just move on?
If we can. We've lost others. This is Sophia. The whole group. This one was different.
So what happens now?
We bury her with your, stepmom and your stepbrother.
And then?
I don't know.
Dang, you hit her with the forehead kiss. Pretty good.
We all did.
Me, that I'd be the one. Like, maybe she was hiding somewhere. She'd be safe, and I'd find her and bring her back. He did the right thing. Shooting her like that, I would have done it too.
Dang, Sheriff.
Want us to start burying?
We need a service. Carol would want that.
Yeah, we all want that.
Is that okay with you, Shane? You okay with that?
Let's dig a grave for Sophia and Annette and Sean. And we'll need a truck to move the bodies.
I got the truck.
And the others? That's a lot of digging.
We bury the ones we love and burn the rest.
What did Hershel say?
He wants us off the farm. Or Shane, at least.
Oh, it's not a surprise. Baby, what is it?
She was there all the time.
And you did everything you could.
Yeah, I know. I always do, don't I? Went after her, protected her, killed those walkers, but she still got bit. Carl still got shot. People counting on me, and I had him chasing a ghost in a forest.
The doubt's creeping in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So when your members goes missing, you're supposed to just assume they're caught up in a barn somewhere?
Right.
It's not really your fault.
You just found out about the barn today. Dale's just the mugging.
You got something to say, Dale? Mr. Moral Authority, huh? What do you do to keep this camp safe, huh? What do? You fix up an RV? You babysit some guns? If I'm such a danger, if I'm such a threat, what did you do to stop me, huh? I smashed that barn open. I saved Carl. That's me. That ain't you. That ain't Rick. That's me. Next time I need a radiator hose. I give you a call, man.
Doesn't he keep watch all day?
All damn day.
That's it.
They're ready. Come on. Why?
Because that's your little girl.
It's not my little girl. It's some other thing. My Sophia was alone in the woods. All this time, I thought she didn't cry herself to sleep. She didn't go hungry. Sophia died a long time ago.
Dang.
So he's gonna go for her? Love that guy.
Oh no.
Cheat day. Shwayne's having a cheat day, y'all. So is he losing his faith? Is that what they're trying to portray?
I think so. Or just his way, even. Oh, is he gonna go pick one and put it on the grave? Oh no.
Well, he did keep saying that they'd find her.
And he technically wasn't wrong.
Good thing Shane did what he did when he did.
You can't tell me this was right.
It wasn't. It'll cost us with Hershel.
He's grieving. He'll come around. Look, I shot too. This wasn't all Shane.
Look, I got no qualms about it.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't have taken care of the problem, but creating a panic.
There's no point arguing about it. It's done. There's nothing we can do about it.
Better get moving.
Look at her. She's a little, what do you even call that? A walker cowgirl?
She sits with her legs spread. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, she's just like out there now. She's not doing the laundry anymore. Ugh. And then picking that up raw.
All right.
She never realized she was a farm girl.
Yeah.
So if your group leaves, you wouldn't stay?
I hadn't really thought about it. I mean, do you think this is really the time to discuss this, Amy?
Well, I'm not really feeling like there's a lot of time for anything.
Like what?
Oh my God.
You think she got bit?
What's wrong
There's
with her?
no way.
She might be in shock. Where's Hershel?
We can't find him anywhere.
There's a scratch y'all didn't see or something.
Yeah, check her.
Your stepmother's things?
He was so sure she'd recover.
It looks like you found an old friend.
Shut up, Shane.
That belonged to my grandfather.
I didn't take Hershel for a drinker.
No, he gave it up on the day I was born. He didn't even allow liquor in the house.
What's the bar in town?
Hatland's.
And that's where I'll find him.
Yeah, I've seen the place. I'll take you.
No,
It's an easy run.
like the pharmacy.
Hey, Maggie, I'll bring him back.
Hey, you had a good time at the pharmacy.
So you seriously gonna go after this guy with everything that's going on, huh?
He's right.
It's the least I can do for Hershel after we... What? After we what?
Carl said he would have shot Sophia himself. That's your son. He's growing up in a world where he needs a father like you. Alive, not running off solving everybody else's problems.
It's not just his problem I'm trying to solve. We need Hershel for the baby. I'm going after him.
So Hershel just left?
And Hershel knows how to do like surgery and like help with like hemorrhaging and stuff. You're gonna need all that when you have a baby, right?
He didn't know he'd find a girlfriend at this farm.
She say, "Y'all come back, you hear?"
She's mad. She's always mad.
Yeah, that's naggy. What's this damn water pump?
Uh-oh. Rustling.
Carol? Are you all right? I want you to know that I'm real sorry for your girl.
Thank you.
Even though he tried to leave her, but...
Vocally.
That part, I had no idea.
And openly.
Everybody thinks that I'm like... I was just trying to keep everybody safe.
This place is going to hell.
I'm trying hard to prevent that.
Oh, there are people in this group who think that what Shane did was justified.
I know you two can't stand each other, but he did something that needed to be done.
This is dangerous.
Yeah, he's a hothead.
No, Lori, he's dangerous. I think he killed Otis.
Otis was killed by walkers.
He knew how to handle walkers.
What are you saying?
I believe that Shane sacrificed Otis. I think that he shot him and left him for bait so that he could get away.
Dang,
Shane may
he's
be a
smart.
hothead, but he's not a murderer. And why would he kill somebody who's trying to help?
I don't know, maybe he was pinned down. I knew guys like him. And sooner or
Where'd
later...
you know him, Dale?
In jail, probably.
He's gonna kill somebody else.
Sweet little town.
Maggie says she loves me. She doesn't mean it. She's upset, confused. She's probably feeling like...
I think she's smart enough to know what she's feeling. And it's pretty obvious to everyone Maggie loves you, and not just because you wanted the last man standing. So what's the problem?
I didn't say it back.
That's why she's mad.
I've never had a woman say that to me before. We barely know each other. What does she really know about me? Nothing. We're practically strangers. I didn't know what to do with it. I just stood there like a jerk.
Hey, this is a good thing. Something we don't get enough of these days. Enjoy it.
Good
When
advice,
you
Rick.
get back, return the favor. It's not like she's going anywhere.
Aw.
Maybe if he like pulls her hair a little bit when he tells her the first time.
I know about Lori. Her being pregnant.
I figured.
Rick's so gracious.
I know.
Like he could be walking around
Sorry,
busting
I
ass
kept
right now, but he's not.
You did what you thought was right. Just so happens it wasn't.
Her heart's racing. She's burning up. We need Hershel.
Yeah, she had to have got scratched.
For her to be burning up.
Would you look it on Carl for me?
Of course.
Moving to the suburbs? Listen, best in some kind of catatonic shock. We need Hershel.
So what?
So I need you to run into town real quick and bring him and Rick back.
Your bitch went window shopping. You want to fetch him yourself.
What's the matter with you? Why would you be so selfish?
Selfish? Listen to me, Olive Oil. I was out there looking for that little girl every single day. I took a bullet and an arrow in the process. Don't you tell me about me getting my hands dirty. You want those two idiots? Have a nice ride. I'm done looking for people.
Everyone's got so much attitude in this show. He's gonna help.
He thought about it. Oh, they found him.
Who's with you?
Glenn.
He's like, oh, great.
I got something to say to
Maggie
you, buddy.
sent him?
He volunteered. He's good like that. How many you had?
Not enough.
Beth collapsed. Is in some sort of state.
Maggie's with her?
Yeah, but Beth needs you.
What could I do? She needs her mother, or rather to mourn, like she should have done weeks ago. I robbed her of that. I see that now.
Aww.
You thought there was a cure. Can't blame yourself for holding out for hope.
When I first saw you running across my field with your boy in your arms, I had little hope he'd survive. Your man Shane made it back, and we saved your boy. That was the miracle that proved to me miracles do exist. Only it was a sham, a bait and switch. I was a fool, Rick, and you people saw that. My daughters deserve better than that.
We all make mistakes, buddy. It's all good. Sometimes you gotta get back on the horse.
He's about to go into town for real. I guess Daryl was for real. Uh-oh.
It's kind of dramatic, don't you think?
Oh my gosh.
See, that's why I like to drive. That's what I feel like you're gonna do. Like if a deer pulls out.
Really? That's what I feel like you're gonna do.
Just go.
I promised Maggie I'd bring you home safe.
Like you promised that little girl?
Low blow, Hirsch. Low blow.
So what's your plan? Drink yourself to death and leave your girls alone?
Stop telling me how to care for my family, my farm. I do the Christian thing, give you shelter, and you destroyed it all. You're supposed to be their leader.
Well, I'm here now.
Yes, yes you are.
Your girls need you now.
I didn't want to believe you, that these people were dead, not sick. I chose not to believe that. But when Shane shot Lou in the chest, and she just kept coming, that's when I knew what an ass I'd been. That Annette had been dead long ago. That's when I knew there was no hope. And when that little girl came out of the barn, the look on your face, I knew you knew it too. There is no hope. And you know it now, like I do.
Aww.
There is no hope for any of us.
Well, I didn't see that role reversal.
Right.
Rick's the hopeful one. They had to put it down gentle because that was a real person.
Nothing has changed. Death is death. It's always been there. Whether it's from heart attack, cancer, or a walker, what's the difference? You didn't think it was hopeless before, did you? And now there are people back at home trying to hang on, and they need us. Even if it's just to give them a reason to go on, even if we don't believe it ourselves. This isn't about what we believe anymore. It's about them.
Powerful sermon, Rick.
He said, close the tab on that one.
Son of a bitch. They're alive.
Who in the hell is this?
I'm Dave. That scrawny looking back there is Tony.
Tony.
We met on 995 coming out of Philly.
It's nice to meet some new people. Rick Grimes.
How about you, Bill? Have one?
I just quit.
Got a unique sense of timing, my friend.
His name's Hershel. He lost people today. A lot of them.
I'm truly sorry to hear that.
That was sweet of Rick to call him
Better
people.
days and new friends. May they be in a better place.
Look, he's got a cigarette in his back ear. I don't know about him.
Not bad, huh? I got it off a cop.
I'm a cop.
This one was already dead.
You fellas are a long way from Philadelphia. Well, what drove you south?
Now, first it was D.C. Heard there might be some kind of refugee camp, but the roads are so jammed we never even got close. Every group we came across had a new rumor about a way out of this thing. The latest was a rail yard in Montgomery running trains to the middle of the country, Kansas, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Low population, lots of guns. The reason they call them flyover states. How about you guys?
Fort Benning, eventually.
I hate to piss in your cornflakes, officer, but we ran across a grunt who was stationed at Benning. Said the place is overrun by lame brains.
Lame brains.
But do you believe him?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you guys are hanging your hats here. You hold up somewhere else?
Oh, he's got the black and mild behind his ear. Yeah, he's
Not really. Those your cars out front?
Yeah.
I'm living on ours. Those look kind of empty, clean.
We were the larger group out scouting. Thought we could use a drink.
A drink? Hershel, I thought you quit.
You're like skeptical about them.
Well, we're thinking of setting up around here. Is it safe?
It can be. Though I've killed a couple walkers around here.
Walkers? Those you call?
Yeah.
That's good.
More succinct.
Okay, Tony went to college.
2 years.
So what, you guys set up on the outskirts or something? Farm? Old MacDonald had a farm. You got a farm?
Uh-oh. Yeah, you just peeing in the middle of the
It's gotta be. You got food, water? You got coos? You had a piece of ass in weeks.
So listen, Glenn.
We've said enough.
Well, hang on a second. This farm sounds pretty sweet. Don't it sound sweet, Tony?
Yeah.
I don't see why you can't make room for a few more. We could pool our resources and manpower.
Look, I'm sorry. That's not an option.
Doesn't sound like it'd be a problem.
I'm sorry, we can't.
Well, I thought we were friends. We got people we gotta look out for, too.
We don't know anything about you.
No, that's true. You don't know what we've had to go through out there. Things we've had to do.
Sounds like a threat, right?
I don't know about these Philly boys.
You've had to do some of those same things yourself, am I right? We're all the same. Let's take a nice friendly hayride to this farm and we'll get to know each other.
That's not gonna happen.
Rick.
This is bullshit. Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. I'll shoot you 3 assholes in the head and take your damn thing.
Whoa. Take it easy. Nobody's killing anybody. We're just friends having a drink, that's all. You gotta understand, we can't stay out there.
But the farm is too crowded as is. I'm sorry. You'll have to keep looking.
Where do you suggest we do that?
Just live here, at this bar.
I hear Nebraska's nice.
It's a long way away. Sorry, big fat Tony.
All right, get in the car, Hershel.
Yeah, Hershel's sympathetic days are gone, ain't they?
The music. I need to be eating like a straw or something to it. Spitting in that can, they go sting. Right in your pee-pee.
Right in his pee-pee? What are you talking about?
He just peed right there.
Oh, I thought you were saying he got shot in his wiener. All right, guys. Well, that was 2 more episodes of The Walking Dead. Babe, what did you think about those?
They were good. I think they were more about like the farm situation and Hershel's character arc.
The thing about the show is there's a lot of things that happen that is subverting my expectations. Like, I thought that we were going to get a showdown with Rick and Shane.
Yeah.
I mean, now that I'm watching the show a little bit more, I'm starting to realize that's not really Rick's style. He's very stoic. He's not going to show you that he's bothered. He's like a very Southern traditional leader in that way. So he does show a lot of stoicism. And then there's Shane, who's like over dramatic. Shane shows how much he cares by putting on a show and being over dramatic. So 2 different personalities there. And then Hershel, I thought Hershel would have more to say about what happened too, but he sort of just let the thing go also.
Well,
so.
he realized that he was wrong and he was quick to admit it.
Well, he was wrong in hindsight, I guess, but he's not hypothetically wrong. I mean,
he's not wrong for caring about the people.
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong in that sense. Like,
but he's
there
not
has
wrong
to be...
for hoping there's a cure, because I'm sure like at first they did with Jim, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on some level, like, you need Hershel out there. Like, you need a couple of Hershels in the world. And then there's these characters like we just met from Philly. These guys ain't worth a damn. So they're the complete opposite of Hershel. They're completely just out for themselves.
Well,
so.
Hershel could have got these people from Philly to come up to the farm who were like conquerors, so to say. And luckily he just met Rick, thankfully.
Right.
So
yeah, he ran into the right one with Rick. He ran into the right person. Yeah, Rick's just a good guy. A lot of integrity for sure. We cleared out the barn, that's for sure. So we got rid of the walkers in the barn. At this point, the word on the street is Hershel's going to make everyone leave, but did he just have a change of heart?
I think he might have.
Right. So I guess after a few drinks and a little bit of deliberation, he decided that it'd be best to just keep the fam together at the farm.
Yeah.
And that'll be really good news for Maggie. She's scared to death over Glenn. So she'll be happy to hear that. If that's what even happens, he might go home and be mad as hell.
Yeah.
But it is funny timing, though, how as soon as Rick was walking up with those walkers he basically had walkers on a stick, right?
Yeah.
And then Shane's wanting to go to war with a barn.
Yeah. And it was sad that Sophia had to come walking out of it, though.
Yeah. So.
And because, I was thinking there's Merle that's missing, and then Sophia was kind of missing. There's like back burner problems.
Mm-hmm.
And I was waiting to see when Sophia would finally come to a head because we still haven't got Merle.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I just have to assume Merle's dead too.
Yeah.
Nah, Merle's too tough to be dead. He's probably
cranked out,
eating some squirrels somewhere, just posted up in a log cabin doing good. What else happened in this episode? Basically, Glenn discovered that he has these really strong feelings for Maggie. So things move fast in this world, man. Life is something that's not guaranteed from minute to minute. It's a very dangerous world. So you got to let your emotions fly, and you got to let them fly now. And that's what Glenn's doing. And I think him and Maggie are cute. I think they're a cute little couple.
So
Yeah, for sure.
I support their relationship. I also support Daryl and Carol, even though Daryl's like on his I'm on my own type of stuff right now.
Yeah, and Carol's on that whole I'm just going through trauma, and at this point I can't even talk to anyone. But and I don't blame people when they're in that situation, because if something happened to me, like if something happened to my kids or something, I don't know how I would react to people, because people who would want to be there for me, I just don't know how I would treat them.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I just wouldn't want to be bothered.
I think I would want to treat Daryl good, because Daryl was out there looking for her every day. He even risked his life.
Yeah.
So that was like, that was telling about him.
But when you're in that situation, though, like, she has every right to just be so mad at the world that it's so easy for her to just be like, the hell with everything and everybody. Mm-hmm. And I don't care what you did. Like, I just don't care. I'm just mad. Because, a lot of people do that. A lot of people completely just forget about everything you've ever done for them when they're mad at you.
Mm-hmm.
And then at this point, we rescued Hershel.
Yeah.
So we rescued Hershel.
We think we did. I mean, they didn't end up leaving, but
yeah. I don't know what happened.
Music played, I figured.
What happened to the other girl? She passed out. So I'm assuming that she got bit by a walker or scratched or something.
I think she either got scratched or something, but they said it was a shock. I didn't see them looking for a scratch or anything. So I don't know.
I didn't think you could just get shocked like that and like pass out and have a fever, though.
Right. Well, maybe they just are unfamiliar with that. I don't know.
Right. So I'm glad that we're finally getting to move forward a little bit, but doesn't it sort of feel like it's time to leave the farm? But
I feel like you have to leave the farm because there's 11 seasons. You're not staying at the farm. It's not the walking farm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I don't think we're going to stay here forever, but I'm just saying, like, is this whole season going to take place on this farm, or are we about to go? How many more episodes are left?
When I saw the episode was named Nebraska, I thought that's where they were headed next.
Going to Nebraska?
Yeah.
Right. And then obviously that brings up the biggest thing. These two people that Rick basically just shot, the piece of information that they let out the bag was they met a guy from Fort Benning, and he said that there's nothing there. It's overrun with lame brains.
And you kind of would have to go off that, because you could go there and just get really like overrun.
Well, you have that information now, so it doesn't matter if you think those guys was just, because those guys might have been like, oh yeah, we can't go there, it's a dead end, but they might not know. But in their mind, they might not want to travel again.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, we should all just stay at the farm. Like, it's tough out there.
Yeah.
So everything they say could have completely been a lie. Like, they could have been drawing, you know what I'm saying? They could have been trying to make Rick think that there's just nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Because if they're like, oh yeah, Fort whatever the hell is good to go, Fort Benning's good to go, then Rick's all right, we'll have a good time.
Yeah,
see
we'll
y'all
see
there.
You there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't really know at this point, but if you're Rick, you do have to give that information to everyone.
Yeah.
And if you give it to Shane, Shane's gonna be like, man. Well, I don't know how Shane's gonna react.
What's he gonna do?
He's gonna be like, man, you're gonna listen to a couple Philly boys, or either he's gonna be like, man, we can't go there. It's suicide. You heard him. You heard him. Basically, whatever Rick Grimes wants to do, Shane's gonna want to do the opposite.
Yeah, I think that's the point of their relationship. Like, because they both were with Lori, and it's like crazy that Lori was with two people on two ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of survivalism.
Shane was acting less like himself, I'm sure, when he was with Lori.
Yeah.
Now he's being more of who he really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. He made himself out to be the tickle monster before. You know what I mean? And then him and Dale got some real beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dale, I don't think they're making that up. I feel like something's gonna come like really like aggressively to that.
And I hope it's Dale shooting Shane. I mean, I know that I know that's terrible to say, but at this point, do I have any choice but to think that Shane's just a walking time bomb? Like, I feel like he's Bowser.
Yeah, I mean, he like, any situation where it's like kind of calm, Shane like erupts.
And then every single time Lori is just doing her thing off by herself, Shane just has to walk up and talk some junk. Yeah. And then that was a crazy part that was the part that really put me over the edge with Shane, was when he came up to Lori and was all like, it was me, I did it, I saved you. He ain't did nothing. He was playing with the leaves. Like, he was doing nothing. He was just out in the forest wasting time or something. And I don't know how much truth there is to that. I'd really have to recap the show, but it just seems like he's really got an ego problem.
Well, I think it's that Rick likes to help the group, and Lori like knows that, and that's what I think Lori loves about Rick, is like his ability to love everyone. But I think Shane's saying he needs to be more about his core family.
Right. But then from Lori's perspective, it's a dog eat dog world, and you can turn into an animal for sure. I mean, 100% you can turn into an animal, but if we're all animals, then how are we different than the walkers?
Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing. Everyone's like, I would never do anything to myself. Or people are sitting there like, well, I would never let myself turn into a walker. I would never allow that to happen to myself. Like, I just couldn't imagine a reality where I was that. I would rather just off myself, be done with it. But then again, you could just become, the same thing just by trying to survive. So
yeah, you could become like a live walker.
You could be like worse
Dale
than a walker.
Dale said that to Shane in the woods.
At least a walker will just, try to bite you. A human will lie to you. They'll manipulate you. They'll steal from you. I
think that was the point of Rick shooting those people too, and Hershel not freaking out about it, because that was the really big character development for Hershel, because Hershel at first didn't even want you to get rid of the sick ones. So then when he like just shot someone who was like living, breathing there, he was kind of like a different person at that point.
I don't know how many episodes this season has. We could have 2 more episodes left. We could have 6 episodes
13
left. Took all the damn mystery out. Anyway, so never mind.
Left.
I guess the outro won't be as fun. So I guess we have how many left? Like 6 episodes, 7, something like that. So anyways, we'll be back.
We could break it up in 3 or we could do 2 and 3. I mean, think 2.
So we'll be back with the rest of it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know in the comments, what did we miss? What did we get right? What did we get wrong? What was your favorite part of the reaction?
No, don't tell us what we got wrong, because I don't want to know.
No, I'm saying if we came across ignorant, because that's me. Like, Mrs. October is pretty well spoken. Me, I just shoot off the hip. So I'm not saying everything I say is right. Sometimes I just come across real ignorant, and I know that. And sometimes I'm pretty aware that I'm coming across like quite the jackass. So if I'm wrong about anything, if I'm wrong-headed about anything, just please let me know. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Just let me know, because a lot of the times it helps. Like, there's been times I've been wrong, or like I've just like had the wrong perception about
Jamie
something.
Lannister.
Well, no, not really so much with Jamie Lannister. I was supposed to be wrong about him.
Steve Harrington.
I was supposed to be wrong about him too. He was, dude. Steve Harrington had like a creeper vibe early
But he
on.
had the redemption arc of a lifetime.
So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, if I'm misperceiving something, because I'm
just
human.
picking on you because people got you for those after they've seen all of it, So they've seen all of it, and then they get mad at you when you have a first impression.
Right. They put the Slimeballist character on TV, and I'm like, ugh, Slimeball. And everyone's like, how dare you?
But it's like, we didn't know he had the redemption arc he had, okay? We have not watched it, clearly.
Right. By the end of the show, they're like, yeah, I was a jackass back then. Like, you know what I mean? They're having that, like, character moment where they're just realizing all the errors of their ways. And I'm sitting there just like...
You're just calling it out because you see it, and then, I know. I'm just picking on you. You know that.
So, yeah, if there's anything I got wrong, let me know. The last thing I want you guys to tell me in the comments, you're Rick Grimes. You just heard the information you heard. Where are you going at this point? Like, you got to come up with a plan, right? And in your mind, you would think, well, every single thing is just... Let's assume that every single place on the map is just crawling with walkers.
And let's say the farm is not an option.
But let's say every small town is basically kind of like this town I'm in now. Like, there's a chance some hillbillies could walk in and like try to steal your farm. There's a chance you could get bit, or there's a chance you could just have a couple drinks and be in peace. Like, is that worth staying in?
No.
Because I think personally, I would just want to stay in this town, because this town seems like you could at least make it.
What if they could all go to the town and like all live in one of those little houses?
I don't know. What I think they should do is I think they should find a way to like start mass killing these things. Like, draw them into a city and then nuke the city. Like,
have Glenn like learn how to make some bombs or something.
I mean, I know that sounds...
nuke the city. You can't nuke the city because the old people are there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Man, I don't know what the heck I would do. I'm just saying, on some level, you have to start killing these things like on scale. But it'd be hard with just a small group of people. I mean, you would have to have an infrastructure.
Why don't you lead them to the bog water so they can get stuck? Like,
yeah, wouldn't it be nice if you could just knock them all off into the Grand Canyon? You know what I mean? And then just start shooting them from up top, and then every day just go put a couple thousand rounds down there. I know that sounds terrible to say, but geez. Yeah, just let me know. What would you do? What would your plans be?
As for me and mine.
As for me and mine, we'd stay right there on the farm. We'd be eating apple pies and pears and growing
Peach
watermelon. We would definitely grow lots of peppers and tomatoes and then show them off when people came over. And then we'd send you home with some.
Yeah, we'll send you home with like 6 or 7
couple
of them.
peppers. All right, guys, we love you. I'll see you on the next one.